Hey kit fans, Louise with you today on behalf of Kitaholic Kits, and I'm sharing a new 12 by 12 scrapbook layout featuring the October 2022 kits. Now I really, this sort of circle background paper spoke to me, so I decided that I'm going to use it. I really like it because it's sort of light in main color, but it has that sort of little pop of the circle elements. So I decided also that the enamel dots are something that I need to get more of on a page. So I'm going to cut these circles out and I'm actually going to fill the holes with enamel dots. Now I'm also going to fussy cut the little patterned colors off those circle outcuts and mount them on some foam later on in the layout to add some dimension. Now, choosing a photo, because I had an idea for this layout, was quite a trick because I wasn't actually sure how this was going to go and where I was going to position the photo, but I ended up going with central, and I've picked a photo from my stash, which really doesn't necessarily match the patterned background or the idea I had in mind, but it matches the where I can fit it on the layout, so in that central location, but it also matches the little tag cutout that I'm going to attach as well, that little happiness tag. All right, so you can see I've mounted some white behind those circle cutouts. I've also used a coloured pen just to highlight them a little bit. I didn't want them to get too lost. And now I'm going to go through and fill them with the enamel dots. So, nothing too technical here. Off camera, I'm going to finish that off. Then I'm going to add some black splatters just because I had sort of lots of circles going on. I had circles on the paper, circles on the cutouts. I had circles in the enamel dots. Here's those mounted on foam little fuzzy cut circles as well. So now that I've put the black splatters in the background, I'm just going to let that dry and have a bit of a play around with my photo. So there's lots of fun little cutouts on these 12 by 12 papers. So as you can see, I'm using the tag as one, but I'm also going to use the little ephemera as well. And with the ephemera, because it has a hole cut in it, I decided to add some twine. So again, some of this stuff I'm going to do off camera, but really this at the moment, while I'm waiting for my background to dry, is purely just to have a chance to fiddle around with those layers, add some paper, add some color, particularly because I've got a really white background there. I need to separate this photo from that background because the background's busy. This is a lot busier than what I would normally have in a background. So definitely wanting to make sure that my photo takes a focal point. Now again, off camera, I have mounted that photo up on some foam just to give it dimension, separate it from the background elements that I've got going on there. I also have got a little journal spot so that on the agenda I'm going to enhance a few things around the layout, just tucking some little tags and a few bits and pieces in just to balance where this layout's actually sitting. So at the moment all I'm doing is adding stickers. I'm using lots of foam. I feel like at the moment it's very right hand heavy, so I decide to add a little bit of extra stuff to that left hand side. A few stickers and bits and pieces. So really happy with how this has turned out, and I hope that you've enjoyed it and you're inspired to, whether it be use some circles, use some splatters, use up some of those enamel dots, focus on some twine on a layout, whatever you take as inspiration. I hope that I have helped you. So thank you so much for watching.